Alright, it's not too cold this morning. It's only about 3 below zero. Not like, a week or so ago when it was down in 15 and 20 below zero. But just real quick, what I'm going out with for the day, I normally put 3 layers on the bottom and at least 4 layers on top. I like to start with either a long sleeve or short sleeve silky weight top, and then a thermal weight bottom. A thermal weight top, and then whatever insulated socks. I've tried all different kinds, 100% wool, different blends. My feet usually get cold no matter what. And a thermal weight top. Patagonia is a pretty good brand. I'm not paid by them, but I've had this shirt for over 15 years and it lasts. In this little pocket here, I carry my hunting license and my emergency Garmin InReach satellite pager. Okay, then I wear any brand of thermal, usually fleece lined pants. I've got a few different brands. This isn't my outerwear, so it's just an extra layer of warmth. Got my toe hold water buffalo belt that I've had for about 7 years. Wear that every day. Okay, then I put on my third layer of pants, my outer layer, and these are not only insulated, but they're also waterproof. I have a couple different brands. Okay, for boots, tried a few different kinds, and I own several different kinds, but for this trip I only brought 2 pair of boots, and both of them have the removable felt or synthetic liners, so I can dry them out. They're pretty warm, and if it gets super cold, I can always put a couple of little hand warmers in the bottom. Okay, then we can add another layer on top, again depending on the temperature, whether it's 0 or 10 below or 30 below. But just nice vest here, and on the inside pocket I can carry my phone. Make sure and zip that up. And then I always carry a headlamp. Even if I'm going out in the morning, I still wear a headlamp because I could get stuck out there after dark. I carry other lights with me. I'm in a snow machine. And then I like to carry a neck knife because it's hard sometimes to reach the ones in my pockets with all the layers on. This was given to me by a buddy out in Idaho. And then my final layer up top is going to be obviously a jacket, and again depending on the temperature, right now it's just barely below 0, so I'm going with the Cryptic insulated. It's probably like a Gore-Tex material, and this has been pretty good for me down to 10 below or so. In the pockets here I have an extra pair of gloves, some trapping stuff, trapping ribbon, and some 22 Magnum bullets. Here I have fire starter, ferro rod, lighter, matches. Got a compass on there. I also wear a wrist compass. I don't normally carry a GPS on me here because almost everywhere I've went I have at least 1 bar of cell service, so I just use my Onyx Hunt app on my phone. But I do have 2 GPSs, and I usually have one in the snow machine with me when I'm out. Okay, then for hat, again, varies on the extreme temperature. I have my beaver hat. I have a 100% wool watch cap here, and then a heavily insulated full face mask if it's really cold. And for gloves, for me, these are great. They're called Joko. They're called Joka Safe. Jokasafe. I think they're made in Poland. I've got 2 pair of these, and they're just awesome. They're maybe like 30 bucks, but it's worth the money. They're have a really rough grip, so you can get a good grip in snow and ice. They're completely waterproof, which is important, and they're heavily insulated. And I have enough, dexterity to still set traps with these. They do take a while to dry out if you get them a little damp inside. What I've started doing is hanging my gloves up and then maybe stuffing some paper towel or newspaper inside to help dry them. So I have 2 pair of those. I also have 2 pair of these. They're just a heavyweight, again, fully waterproof, which is important for me, heavily insulated. I do have a pair of mittens or 2 with for extreme conditions, but I haven't had to wear those. So that's what I'm going out with normally for the day when it's around this temperature. Alright, there's a road right up there where my truck is. I'm probably like 25 miles from camp. Finally found an active beaver house after being here for almost a month. There's a little vent hole on top and some fresh sticks from this past fall. Chopped all the way around, looking for some thin ice where there might be an entrance, and there's no thin ice. It's about 12 to 14 inches thick. Except for right out here, it was only about 4 inches thick there, and 6 inches and 7 inches. So I didn't bring a chainsaw, I'm just chopping them with the ice chisel, so 3 is all I'm going to do. But there's some fresh sticks that came floating up. I don't know what those are, willow or something probably. And those little branches sticking up there probably aren't growing there. That's probably part of an extended feed bed, their food supply for the winter. So I just put in 2 snare poles. Got my 3rd one here. Same setup that I use back home, just 2 snares, 48-inch snares. So I'll make this loop as big as I can. It's probably about a 13, 14-inch loop. And I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. It looked like an aspen, but it's different than our quaking aspen back home. It's definitely in the poplar family. It might be some species of cottonwood, but it looks appetizing. So, like I said, got about 7 inches of ice here. So I put my cross stick up about 8 inches, just so it sits. Yeah, it's about 5 below 0 right now, so already getting a skim of ice here. Alright, it's a little after 4 and it's almost completely dark. I'm coming out to check those beaver snares. So I put 3 in initially, and then I came back the very next day with a chainsaw and put in 4 more. So we have a total of 7 snares, and it's been 2 days since I was out here. Haven't been catching a whole lot on the traps. Went out today and rebaited about half my line and put in a few new sets, but I'm completely out of bait. So before I can go rebait the other half of the line, I need to get some bait. So hopefully we got a beaver here. I'll let you know. Alright, so these Alaska beaver are smarter than mine back home apparently. I had 5 of the 7 sticks chewed off. Snares knocked down. No beaver. Alright, so back at this beaver pond, the other night all my snares were chewed off except 2, so I reset those 2. I just checked the other one on the other side of the beaver house. That one is chewed off again, no beaver. Chopping out this one, and I can see the stick is chewed off, but I can't pull it up. So I think maybe we might have a beaver. but it's frozen to the ice. Yes, there's a beaver right here, and he's frozen. He's frozen to the ice over here. Alright, I'm going to try to chop him out without damaging the hide. Water's chilly. It's right around 0 degrees right now. The sun's out. It's 2 o'clock. The sun will be up. I think sun sets at like 3:05 today or something like that. Estimated weight 175 pounds, but once I chop the ice off, it'll probably be closer to 40 pounds. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm checking traps with a couple of guys from Anchorage, but they requested not be on video, so I'm gonna honor that. But I'm checking some traps. I see some movement up here. Look at that big old lynx. Oh my God. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna dispatch this young guy and go check the rest of the traps. All right, still out here checking the line with these other two guys, and got us another weasel. We got one earlier, another pole set. I've only got 2 or 3 pole sets from Marten. And as you can see, this guy was coming out of the box after eating all my bait. Alright, so I haven't been doing a very good job videoing today's adventures with these two guys. Drove over from Anchorage. One of the guys I was in the Army with for a number of years. The other guy's a lifelong trapper, native of Alaska. But we've been doing okay. Got that nice big lynx, probably 3 or 4 weasels, and a nice Marten so far. We still got a few more sets to check. In fact, I don't know if we're going to get to them all before dark. But anyway, it's been a little different having somebody else out here on the line, although I'm not sure where they're at right now. Hopefully they didn't break down, so I'll wait here a few more minutes to see if they show up, and if not, I'll go back and round them up. Oh yeah, here's his tracks here. Alright, so I've been missing wolves left and right today. They've been checking out a lot of my sets. They came and stepped. They even dug out the meat out of the dirt hole, missed my trap bar a couple inches, but they're moving all over. They came to within maybe 100 yards of my camp, apparently. But coming over here, checking one of my mini Wolverine crate sets, and we got us a nice big Marten. Looks like he was caught by a hind leg, and so he was struggling around there for a little bit, but good deal. Alright, still having trouble with these wolves. We got one walking down the trail here, and I have a trap right there, right between his footsteps.
So it's just a little bit off on catching this wolf. We'll get him.